Hi, third graders and third grade families. I am going to show you two more strategies that you can use for subtraction with regrouping. Okay, so this one is going to be it's like a little hybrid between those hands-on with those place value blocks and also with just symbols, like kind of writing things down. So the first thing that we want to think about is when you subtract, remember, it means that you're taking something away. So for this number, we're starting with 843. So think 843 something. I don't know, 843 watermelons, let's say. Let's say you're going to the watermelon festival and you have 843 watermelons and then 386 get stolen. How many, or sold, not stolen, sold, how many do you have left? So you're starting with 843. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to represent that number 843 with a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. Okay, so I'm going to draw that number out. When I draw that number out, I'm going to make sure that I show each of those digits in their place value. So I'm going to start with the ones. I have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. 3 ones. Let me go to the tens. I have 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lastly, I have 8 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So when you're taking away, you are taking away. So that means I don't have to draw this 386 because I'm taking those numbers away. So let's start with that. I'm going to use a different color so you can kind of see what this would look like. Let's use blue. I like blue. Okay. So we're going to start with the ones place. So if I'm looking at the ones, I'm going to be taking away 6 ones. 6 ones. I'm taking away 6 ones. Okay, let me look over here. Oh no, I only have 3 ones. What am I going to do? Well, here's what you do. You got to go, I call it the bank of the tens. So it's like you go to the next place value over to that bank because technically this number is bigger than this number. It represents a larger quantity than this number. So even though it looks like you don't have enough ones, you really do. You just have to regroup. You kind of make it look a little bit different. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these tens, all right? No more this 10. This 10 now, it's like you went to the bank and you just got some change. You took a $10 bill, you traded in for 10 ones. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that 10 became 10 ones. Now I can take those 6 ones away. Let's use a different color for that. I'm going to take away 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see. How many do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 ones left. I'm going to put 7 down here. Boom, done with the ones place. All right, now let's go over to the tens. I am taking away 8 tens. Let's take, oh no, yet again, I don't have enough tens to take away, but really I do because this number it represents a larger quantity. So what am I going to do? Well, the tens goes to the bank of the hundreds. They are going to ask for a $100 bill. That $100 bill is now traded in for 10 $10 bills. So no more 100 over here. Now that 100 is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we have all these tens, and yes, now we can subtract from those tens. All right, so we are going to take away 8 tens. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how many we have left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tens left because remember this 10 already went away because that 10 became the ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. I'm going to put 5 over here. 5. I am now done with the tens. Boom. All I have to do is hundreds, and I just need to take away some hundreds. How many hundreds am I taking away? 3. Let's take away 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3. How many hundreds am I left with? I am left with 4 hundreds to get my final answer of 457. All right. I'm also going to keep this up and I'm going to show you using subtraction with the standard algorithm. This is probably the one that you are most familiar with. This is the borrowing from the next door neighbor. That's this algorithm. But I've noticed that a lot of kids want to do what I call subtracting up. And what I mean by that is they look at this number, you have 843 minus 386, and they look at this and think, oh, like they know that you have 3 ones, you want to take away 6 ones, but your brain is like, wait, that doesn't make sense. So they'll just start by taking away 6 minus 3. And that's not right. That's not what you're doing. If you only have 3 fingers, you can't take away, you can't put down 6 of those fingers, then you would be negative fingers. And we don't do negative numbers in 3rd grade. So you don't have to worry about that right now. So let me show you this in terms of borrowing. Okay. Kind of the same thing that we did. All right. So we're starting over here. We're starting with the ones place, okay? I have 3 ones. I want to take away 6 ones, just like I did over here. But I can't do it. I only have 3 ones. So I need to go to the bank of the tens. I'm going to cross off that 4, just like I did here. I had 4 tens. So now instead of 4 tens, now I have 3 tens, okay? And so 3 tens, and I move one of those tens over to the ones place. So now that becomes 10 ones, like I did over here. That 10 became 10 ones. So now I have 13 ones, and I can subtract 6 ones from 13 ones. I have 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, now I have 7 ones. Boom. Let's go over here. I have 3 tens. I want to take away 8 tens. Oh no, I don't have enough tens. So I need to go to the bank of the hundreds, just like we did over here. I'm going to change in 100 for 10 tens. So that 800 becomes 700s, and that 100 moves over here to the tens place, and now it becomes 10 tens. So instead of only having 3 tens, now I added 10 to that. Now I have 13 tens. Now I can take away 8 tens. So I had 13. I'm subtracting 8, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, I have 5. And then lastly, I'm taking 7 minus 3 for 4, which is the same thing that we did over here. So you can use any of these methods or the method I talked about before, which is using expanded form to solve subtraction problems. But remember, you are taking away from the top number. You're taking away from that top quantity. And if you're taking away, you need to make sure that you have enough to take away from. So sometimes you have to regroup in order to do that.